Hello everyone and welcome back to Nate the Hoof Guy. Do you recognize this hoof? I'll bet you do. We did this one about a month ago. Today we're going to follow up and see if our work was successful. Now in that original video, everything cleaned up quite nicely. However, I wasn't sure if one treatment was going to be enough for this one. So now that we've got her back in the chute, we're going to find out if it was. So you may have noticed in some of my videos, my rechecks might be 4 weeks out, might be 6 weeks out, might be 2 weeks out. In this case, we're only 2 weeks out on this one. And why did I decide to choose 2 weeks to check this one? Really, that comes down to when I'm at the farm next and whether or not I think that recheck is essential at that point. Like I said with this one, that first trim, I actually thought I'm going to need a couple of treatments on that. So I want that next recheck as soon as possible with a case like that, because if it does need to be retreated, I want to be able to do that as soon as possible to make sure that that healing continues to progress as it should. Now, in some cases, one treatment is going to be enough. And in those, I might push that recheck back to the time where I could potentially pull that block off, say 4 weeks' time. That way, I can do the recheck and pull the block in just one visit. Now with this one, I'm at this farm every 2 weeks, so it's a natural fit to bring her back in, especially when I think that I might have to treat this again. Luckily for us, this is looking really good. So here, I want to be real meticulous. I want to make sure there's no crevices left that could trap debris or where there could be an area of openness left that could be hiding something. So I got to trim this away very carefully because I know that that hoof is thin and I got to identify any areas that may need to be retreated. At this point though, I don't see any. So I have to really get this clean, make sure that there's not before I can make that final determination. Now that we've got this area cleaned up, we can see exactly where that DD was at the time. If you remember back, that whole area needed to be treated. But in just 2 weeks' time, that area is all filled in with brand new horn, which is exactly what we want. Now it is going to be a little thin here, which means we can't take that block off yet. But that I knew, having only been a couple of weeks, the maximum amount we can have there is about 1/8 of an inch. That's going to do it, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and we will see you all on the next one.